just grind and life happens. Why is this important? You know, as a man, there really isn't anything more to do other than grind. Do you see why? As a man, you are seen, you are judged, you're perceived as for the achievements that you've accomplished in life. Whether it's achieving a aesthetic body, whether it's being successful in business, whether it's being successful on social media, having a lot of followers. It all takes work. It all takes focus. It all takes the grind to achieve. And I'm sure you already know that if you're not getting better, you're getting worse in life. It's either you're growing or decreasing in value. So you must learn to just live in self-improvement. Everything you do is to self-improve. You wake up with a purpose to change your life every single day. Now, how do you keep this mindset? The way to achieve this type of mindset is to start with the ego. Start with creating the alter ego, the new you. You know, my real name is Oliver Rene Chebby. I have a first name, middle name, and last name. I wanted to change, and I figured out a way to change my identity. And the way I did this is I stopped calling myself Oliver Rene Chebby, and I just started calling myself Rene Chebby. I've removed the first name because most people call me by my first name. My first name was my identity. But since I wanted to change my identity, I decided to just call myself by my middle name and last name. So ever since I've been calling myself Rene Chebby instead of Oliver Chebby, I've changed. I've changed as a person. I've changed my mindset. I always ask myself the question whenever I'm feeling lazy or I'm feeling unproductive or I just want to slack off today. I just tell myself, or I ask myself, what would Rene Chebby do? What would Rene do in this situation? Because Oliver Chebby, the old me, would slack off. He would be unmotivated. He would just lay in bed. The easy thing to do. He would avoid work. He would avoid the hard work. But what would Rene do? What would Rene Chebby do? He would do it anyway. He would stop caring that he feels negative and just do it anyway, because doing it is more valuable than the way I feel. Doing the work feels better than actually listening to my emotions. Because if I listen to my emotions, it's a roller coaster. My whole life is going to be a roller coaster. It's going to be ups and downs. I'm going to feel good, motivated. I feel like recording this video, but other days I'm going to feel like I'm not ready. I'm going to feel motivated. But learning to change my identity and shut that off, I just decided to focus on doing the actual thing and learning to somehow make this my pleasure. You know, it's difficult to explain because you only learn what I mean when you experience it. I've only learned this recently. I've learned to live in hard work. I learned to live in the grind. And I've recently stopped caring about my emotions, because if I always listen to my emotions and I'm gonna do what I feel like doing, it's out of control. You don't feel like you're in control of your actions anymore if you listen to your emotions. And as a person, I like to feel like I'm under control of my life. I think everybody does. So listening to your emotions will impact that a lot. So you just want to develop a new identity, become the new you, and just live in the grind. Learn to enjoy the grind. Learn to enjoy the hard work. Learn to know that grinding is what will cause you growth. Grinding is what will cause you happiness, and you just stick to it. You just trust the process. Because what is the alternative? Lay in bed, slack off. Will this achieve you happiness in life? No, it won't. What will achieve you happiness in life is grinding. So it's the only choice. You've got no other way. It's your only option. If you want happiness in life, you have to learn to live in hard work. Learn to enjoy hard work. When you're working hard, don't overthink the situation. Don't think, oh my god, I don't feel like doing this. I really feel like shit right now. I'm unmotivated. The more you think about this, the more it becomes your reality. So, learn to enjoy the grind. Don't even think of it as hard work. Think of it as fulfilling your purpose. Do you understand? I hope this video gave you some inspiration, some mindset tip, a lesson. I'm not going to edit this video because even now, as you can see, I'm not that famous. I only have a few subscribers. And I'm learning to not edit my videos because I'm practicing my speech. I want to learn to harness my speech. And giving me the pressure of I'm not going to be editing this video gives me like this pressure to perform on my highest level. So 7 minutes. I hope the 7 minutes changed your life a little bit, or at least gave you a better day, a better perspective. Love you, bro.